Hello there, fellow Children. Herbie here, smoking a Soren, and in it, Vanilla Choice by McGraren's. Quite a fancy packaging. Love it. I think I'm running something, a cold or some sort of infection or something. I didn't feel quite alright last night, and although I don't feel feverish, I do have a running nose, was plugged, stuffed up, and I have, I don't know, overall feeling of not feeling good. Left all my Zippo, so I'm using my emergency lighter. This is gonna be a video response, and I think I'm gonna be very close to be up to date with my video responses, so I can start making videos asking questions. And this turn is to Kevin's video about the 3 questions that he asked a while back. The first question, and I think is how I'm gonna title this video, was who you feel closest to, a person that has a very similar taste in pipes, or radical different taste in tobaccos, or the opposite, a person that has a very similar taste in tobaccos but a radical different taste in pipes. I think it's an interesting question, but another interesting question that we talked to Kevin a couple of weeks back in having a pipe in the afternoon was who will be more appealing for you to be with. So I will feel that is a closer with a person that has a very similar taste in pipes. I will feel closer, like we are extremely similar, to have a close taste in pipes. But I doubt it will be a pleasant experience to be with a friend that has such a similar taste in pipes, because think about it, imagine that he or she has pretty much more money than you, and he or she is buying the pipes that you wish to buy all the time. That'll be quite a nightmare. So although I will feel closer to the person that has a very similar taste in pipes, I will definitely prefer to be in the company with someone with a very similar taste in tobaccos, because blends that I haven't tasted and he or she had bought, I could enjoy, and same thing on the other way. So it'll be quite fruitful. The second question was if the name of a blend somehow influence you, it has any sort of influence on your decision to buy or not to buy. And then I have to call Kevin there, because he said that he didn't, but he said, or perhaps in a negative way, that's been influenced. If a blend, I don't know, Mer de Cheval gets you and say like, I will never try something like that, it definitely influences you. Now I would say that I want to say no, but with all certainty somehow it gets in the back of my head when there is an interesting name. It will be very cool if the tobacco turns out to be good and I can enjoy it. A good example of it was Bald-Headed Teacher. Like, it will be so cool if I like that tobacco, and it turns out that I love it. And as many of you, I'm sure that there are some, I don't know, names for whatever reason, and I think Kevin, being a huge Beatles fan, if there is a blend that you try and you kind of like it, it will be cool. So there is the influence, at least, to wonder about the blend, and that's, I think, what the marketing and the name is all about. And the third question was if I go for the nicotine kick. And I'm gonna say no, definitely not. I try to avoid it at all costs. If there is a blend that I feel that I have smoked too much or that it has a strong nicotine content, most likely I'll be smoking it pretty slow. I only had once a nicotine kicker that I will feel a little bit sick and lightheaded. Didn't like the feeling, don't want to try it. But never again. Last but not least, saying that I was with a running nose, this stuff is amazing for that. So any snuff that is menthol based is just fantastic. I can breathe now with not too much of a hassle. So I highly recommend it. With that, my friends, I'll say goodbye, and as always, puff away.